What's going on, Z Nation? Zaid here on ZSPN, and today, guys, I want to talk about the Lakers and the free agency, and just want to give you guys my thoughts and my opinions about what to expect from the Lakers in free agency on Sunday, July 1st. Now, as you all know, guys, free agency is just around the corner. It's about that time. The Lakers, they really need to buckle down and focus on the potential free agents that we are technically are targeting. Obviously, it's the top free agents. Obviously, it's Paul George, LeBron James, and DeMarcus Cousins, and there's plethora of other players that are out there that the Lakers might go after. But if they do get like the top free agents, like I mentioned, they will probably just bring in a couple of players that are talented players that will work well with not just the all-stars, the superstars that we signed, but our young core as well. I want to give you guys like my thoughts about it, and if the Lakers strike out, with not bringing any all-stars, I have a couple of players that the Lakers could go after as sort of a backup plan that will work well with our young core and possibly be a potential players that will help the Lakers to reach at least a playoff series. So just want to give you guys my thoughts and my opinions about it. But before anything, please make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, share my videos all over Facebook, Twitter, all that good social media stuff. Now, obviously, the Lakers have been in the rumor mill and has been in the talks about free agency 2018, and the main players, top free agents that they are targeting, and most of the reporting that the top free agents that want to come to the Los Angeles Lakers, and that is Paul George, LeBron James, and I'm not sure about Cousins, but the top free agents who have mentioned are interested in going to LA, play for the Lakers, and the Lakers feel the same way. The main objective for the Lakers to do once free agency hits is to go after these certain top free agents, Paul George and LeBron James. Me personally, if I had to tell the Lakers to who should they go after first, is Paul George. Okay, Paul George has always been mentioned with the Lakers since last year's off season when he was with the Indiana Pacers. He mentioned that he wants to be a Laker to the organization. He wants to be a Laker, live in LA, be with his family, and that's how it all started. And even before then, the Lakers had interest in Paul George, but I just think that Paul George just really sealed the deal for the Lakers to really go after him in free agency in 2018. That's mainly basically where the Lakers should really go out first, is to reach out for Paul George, make him a great sell pitch, and just really try to really bring Paul George to the Los Angeles Lakers. And I really believe that it will happen. I mean, all the signs are there. I mean, sure, OKC has been really pressuring Paul George to re-sign with them, but I just really believe that with Magic Johnson and Rob Pelinka, there is no doubt in my mind that they can really try to bring in Paul George. There is no doubt in my mind, and it's just going to take a huge process to have a decision for Paul George if he wants to come back home and join the Los Angeles Lakers, or if somehow he really loves OKC. then he will probably re-sign with the team. And he has until Thursday to sign his player option, but I just believe he won't do that. He wants a contract. So Paul George is the way to go out first. Secondly, it will probably be LeBron James, because once you have a player like Paul George, that's if they do sign Paul George, and instead of striking out, the second option is LeBron James. The reports are out there saying that LeBron James wants to come to LA and play for, I'm not sure if he wants to play for the Lakers or maybe it's play for the Clippers. I'm not so sure, but I just believe that the Lakers is the way to go for LeBron James. But it all depends on the pitch, really. That's all said and done. The Lakers in the past have striked out with potential free agents like LaMarcus Aldridge, KD at one point, and there was a lot of plethora of plays. Even at one point, Carmelo Anthony, but most Laker fans didn't really want Carmelo Anthony. But that's just personally for me. I wanted him to come, but that's just me being in Denver and seeing how he played, and during his times with the Denver Nuggets, I really truly believe that he, at the time when the Lakers were looking for an all-star player to join at the time, Kobe Bryant, Carmelo Anthony was the player that I was really hoping that the Lakers would go after, but unfortunately it wasn't the case, and that also had to do with management, Mitch Kupchak and Jim Buss at the time. And personally, I just really believe that Magic Johnson and Rob Pelinka will make a huge effort to bring in those certain players, Paul George and LeBron James. And I just really believe that that we are going to get one of those players. If LeBron James does not come to LA, that's not good. That's not the end of the world. Okay, if we bring in Paul George, he will definitely fit well with the Lakers, especially with the young core, with Lonzo Ball, Brandon Ingram, Kyle Kuzma, Josh Hart, especially Josh Hart with his relationship with Paul George. It is a good relationship there, and it will really fit well with Paul George and this young core. And if they do sign him, they can also bring in a couple of players that will also fit well with Paul George and the Lakers. I mean, there's a plethora of players. I can't really think of them on the top of my head, but if I have to say, they might probably re-sign Brook Lopez, who if somehow they do bring in Paul George, and possibly a shooting guard, but I'm not so sure who's out there. Maybe a JJ Redick, or if they really believe that KCP will be a different player if he signs a contract, which, by the way, I don't really think so. But if they do bring in KCP, he would definitely fit well with the team again, and especially with Paul George. But there's a lot of players, really, but that are on top of my head that I can really say that will really fit well with this young core. And just hypothetically out there, if the Lakers do not bring in Paul George or LeBron James, there is a plan B that I personally think that the Lakers should go after that will definitely fit well with this young core. There's actually a lot of good talent in this free agency. Last year's was not so good. That's why I truly believe that last year was okay for Magic Johnson's management, for them not going after top free agents at that time. They were saving up for Paul George and LeBron James in 2018. But there's a couple of players. If there's a strikeout for not getting Paul George and LeBron James, there's a couple of players out there. One, obviously, the third best option for the Lakers is DeMarcus Cousins. Now, I know that DeMarcus Cousins has not been in the rumor mill for Lakers as of late because of one thing, and that is his Achilles injury. The Laker fans recognize this injury. It really hurt them personally and emotionally with Kobe Bryant, with his injury, but I just really believe that, at the time, Kobe Bryant was just reaching at the end of his career anyway, and Father Time really approached him badly, and but at the same time, he really went out with a bang, and really, Kobe Bryant is one of the greatest players and Lakers of all time, and it's just really shows the commitment after he suffered that Achilles injury. But as for Cousins, we're not sure how his mindset and his injury will affect his playing game. I mean, the guy averaged about 25 points per game and like 12 rebounds. I mean, he was like the best center in the NBA at the time after he got his Achilles injury. That's why I really believe that if he's the still same old player and comes back strong, because it's sort of hard for Achilles injury for a center, somebody of his stature, to really perform at a higher level after that sort of injury. So, DeMarcus Cousins is sort of a plan B for the Lakers. There's a couple of players out there also, like a Tyreke Evans. He played for the Memphis Grizzlies last season. He averaged about 19 to 20 points per game. I mean, the guy was really talented at the time, but I really believe he really played that way because he was playing for a contract, to be honest. He only signed with the Memphis Grizzlies on a one-year deal, so there was no denying of how he played, but at the same time, will he live up to that sort of potential that he showed? So Tyreke Evans will definitely fit well with these Lakers young core also. There's also Rudy Gay, but I just want to throw him out there because, he played decently. He averaged about 18 points out there last season with the Spurs, but he is reaching up there in age, but at the same time, I believe that he will definitely fit well with this young core. It all depends on the young core, okay? The plan B for the Lakers will definitely fit for this young core that we have. Brandon Ingram, Lonzo Ball, Kyle Kuzma, and Josh Hart, and the draft picks that we selected also, Mo Wagner, all those young talented players that we have on the Los Angeles Lakers. So the plan Bs are definitely for the young core that we have. So if we ever strike out for the top free agents, Paul George, LeBron James sort of deal. But other than that, I want to know your thoughts and your opinions, guys, in the comment section down below. Who do you guys have for free agency that's on the top of the Lakers list and they should go target for once July 1st hits? Please, guys, comment down below if you believe that, it's Paul George is the first priority, maybe LeBron James, or if you just believe that the Lakers should just go after only Paul George and just have LeBron just, go to Houston or maybe the 76ers, or if he decides to just re-sign with the Cleveland Cavaliers. That sort of deal. And I really truly believe, guys, that the Lakers are definitely in focus mode. They are going to go after a free agent, and they are not going to fail. There is a lot of riding on this, guys. I mean, free agency has been on the mindset for the Lakers and their fans since last year. Okay, we didn't go after certain players in last year's free agency because we were looking forward to 2018. And Paul George is the realistic signing. LeBron James could be, but it's not anything to really. He's not really a main focus. Okay, Paul George is the way to go, and plus, I almost forgot, even if they do strike out with these certain free agents, Paul George and LeBron James, there is Julius Randle. I almost forgot about Julius Randle. If the Lakers will re-sign Julius Randle if they do strike out with the top free agents, and he is a restricted free agent. So any team that gives a contract to Julius Randle, the Lakers will match it. That also depends on the contract. Okay, if somehow like the Dallas Mavericks gives Julius Randle a $100 million contract for 4 years, that's definitely not on the list for the Lakers. Okay, guys, the guy is just getting out of his rookie contract, and my estimation for a contract for a Julius Randle will possibly be maybe up to 70 million, maybe 80 million contract, but that's just my own personal opinion. But obviously, if the Lakers do strike out on the top free agents, Julius Randle will definitely be re-signed with the Los Angeles Lakers. And if somehow they just bring in just Paul George and they don't bring in LeBron James, then re-signing Julius Randle is the way to go, and it will definitely fit well with Paul George and this young core. Obviously for the young core, because he knows the culture there and just knows the team very well. So I can't believe I forgot about Julius Randle. That's really messed up. But because guys out there, it has been on the mindset of the Lakers is free agency and the top free agents, and that is Paul George and LeBron James. I'm gonna keep on saying that. I know that I'm annoying you guys, but it is the truth. Okay, the top free agents is PG-13 and LeBron James. So that's my own personal opinion. If you guys want to give me your thoughts and your opinions about free agency for the Lakers, please comment down below. Give me your thoughts and your opinions. And if you guys, I want to know your thoughts. If somehow the Lakers do strike out on top free agents, what is the plan B for the Lakers? Do you guys have somebody in mind that the Lakers should consider signing that will fit well with the young core, like a Notice Noel? I almost forgot about him. He is a unrestricted free agent, so, and I truly believe that the Lakers would possibly bring in Notice Noel as a sort of next center position for Brook Lopez. Or if you guys believe that the Lakers should just re-sign the players who are restricted and some of them who are unrestricted, like a Brook Lopez, Isaiah Thomas, or KCP. The comment section is for you guys to give me your thoughts and your opinions on the matter. And guys, I really appreciate all the love and support you guys give me on this channel. I mean, you guys is an amazing audience on YouTube, and I really appreciate it. I know I went over maybe like a long video on this, so but it's the free agency. It's lots of things are riding on this for the Lakers and free agency and the top free agents, because if they do strike out, we only have 2019 to really prove ourselves to really try to bring in an all-star caliber player. But I believe at the time, if somehow they do strike out in 2019, which I hope they don't, that our young core will develop to a team that we all expect them to be, and it will be a sort of a great moment once our young core develops as to an all-star caliber team. So comment down below, like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you all in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Go Lakers. Peace.